Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and happy Saturday morning, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First step, Drug Take Back Day. Find a collection site near you. The 14th National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day takes place today from 10 to 2 p.m. Police departments across New Hampshire and the country will assist in taking back prescription drugs, no questions asked. To find a collection site near you, click or tap on this link. You will need to enter your zip code and indicate a search address or add your country, city, and state before hitting submit. When visiting the link, you may need to hit start over first before submitting your location information. And here is a list of the items that will not be accepted in drop boxes. And these are the items that are not accepted in any of those drop boxes. For more information on National Take Back Day initiative can be found here. In conjunction with the prescription for drugs free kids and Drug Enforcement Administration, Google mentioned Drug Take Back Day on its homepage to raise awareness. The internet giant also is offering resources including an interactive map of collection sites. And let's take a look at some sites near me. And here are a list of the sites that are participating. The Deerfield Police Department, Candia Police Department, Nottingham Police Department, Epsom Police Department, Raymond Police Department, Allenstown Police Department, Pembroke Police Department, Epping Police Department, and Hooksett Police Department. They will be participating in the event. Ex-fiance of woman found dead in home to be charged with murder. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
At Mahoney's, we understand the importance of crafting beautiful outdoor spaces. This spring, let us help bring beauty into your home and garden.
That 49-year-old Wendy Davidson was laid to rest, the Essex County District Attorney's Office announcing tonight that Davidson's former fiancé, 51-year-old Brian Chevalier of Merrimack, New Hampshire, will be charged with her murder. Davidson's son, Josh, saying his family learned of the arrest while heading to his mother's funeral. Josh adding that the news has made the toughest day of our lives a little bit easier. The family is extremely relieved and looks forward to justice. The DA's office saying that after Davidson's body was discovered Saturday in the basement of her home, they received information that Chevalier was in Calexico, California, a town right on the U.S.-Mexico border. Police in California were notified and Chevalier was arrested Wednesday night. No answers tonight at a home in Merrimack where Chevalier's family is believed to live. Chevalier will be arraigned Monday in California for murder, but is currently being held as a parole violator for a 2003 incident where Chevalier allegedly beat and raped a woman in her home, holding her captive for 21 hours. A spokesperson for the New Hampshire Department of Correction says Chevalier received a 10 to 30-year sentence, but was paroled last December. Tonight, friends and family of Wendy Davidson hoping that this time the suspect won't be let go.
I'm happy he's off the streets, and I hope justice is served to him in more ways than one. Hope he never sees the light of day outside of a jail cell again.
And Davidson's son Josh adds that his mother was always helping others, her smile would light up the room, and that nothing was more important to her than her friends and her family. I'm in Merrimack.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Williams may want to talk to police. Sheriff says as manhunt enters weekend. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
We gave people Cottonelle to try and ask, how clean do you feel after going to the bathroom? Then we asked the experts.
I feel as clean as a little white tiny a twinkling iceberg.
That's because only Cottonelle has clean ripple texture, designed to clean better.
As clean as a shimmering mermaid.
Cottonelle wants everyone to feel as clean as a shimmering mermaid. How, Cottonelle, do you feel?
Shortly after 11 this morning, a helicopter lifted off from the Millstream Elementary School in Norridgewock Village. Minutes later, a large contingent of law enforcement, many carrying guns, entered the woods off Martin Stream Road. This is where Corporal Cole's marked cruiser was found abandoned on Wednesday morning. They seem to think suspect John Williams is hiding out somewhere and has access to a TV.
If John Williams is listening to me, I'd like to address him directly. We will do anything to resolve this situation peacefully.
Martin Stream Road has been the focus of this manhunt for 3 days now.
They've been out here for a good hour.
Harry Smedberg has lived on this road for 20 years. He's taking no chances, locking his sheds and rigging his camper with a stick.
And if somebody did get in there, you ain't going to get the door open unless you move it and open it.
If you were to see this John Williams in your yard, what do you think you'd do?
I'd load the guns. Definitely. If he's got a weapon, I'd dial 911, say he's in my yard right now, what do I do? You know, give him the address. If he comes towards the house, shoot him. Don't take a second chance, because he ain't going to take a second chance with me or you not doing what he did.
All right, and you heard from that press briefing just a moment ago that there are 3 operations going on right now. Well, I can tell you one of them is definitely down Bear Mountain Road because, again, 3 to 4 armored vehicles went down here just about 15 minutes ago. We were told to back up. We're live in Fairfield tonight. Jim Keithley, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we will keep updated as if we get any new information into our newsroom. Why former FBI agent thinks Gold State killer suspect fits serial killer profile. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
I'm Alex Curtis. I'm a lobsterman in Maine, and this is me.
I'm Roxy Sugar, and this is me.
I'm Eric Hopkins. I'm an artist, and this is me.
This is me.
Me.
This is me.
This is me. At the end of the journey, the main thing is you. Original.
That moment in court not long ago, that former police officer, a suspected serial killer, Joseph James DeAngelo, suspected in 12 murders and at least 50 rapes. He is believed to have left chilling phone messages for his victims after the attacks. Tonight, his apparent state in that courtroom and what he then said to the judge. ABC's Wick Johnson was in the courtroom.
Authorities say this is the face of the Golden State Killer, Joseph DeAngelo, handcuffed in a wheelchair, listening to the litany of charges in a haze.
2 counts of murder and a special circumstance.
The 72-year-old facing cameras for the first time, a hush falling over a tense courtroom as the alleged serial killer was asked if he has an attorney, answering in a raspy voice. Family members and victims in tears at the sight of the man they call a monster.
I was 13 years old. I hope they find my buttons in his backyard to my pants.
Investigators now revealing how they tracked down their suspect more than 40 years after the first crimes occurred. They used DNA found at crime scenes and plugged it into a genealogy website called GEDmatch. Investigators connected that DNA of the presumed killer to unwitting family members in the database to help crack the cold case.
There is no question this DNA testing that was done, which is your traditional forensic DNA test, this is the Golden State Killer.
Retired investigator Paul Holes tirelessly worked the mystery for a decade with the Contra Costa County DA's office, tracking the killer's lineage.
I absolutely need to see him, and to see him sit in the interview room, utterly defeated.
The key piece of evidence that police say led to DeAngelo, the 1980 murders of Lyman and Charlene Smith in Ventura. Charlene raped before both were bludgeoned to death. The killer is believed to have taunted his victims with chilling phone calls. DeAngelo, now accused of a decade-long reign of terror in the 70s and 80s. 12 murders, at least 50 rapes, dozens of burglaries.
And Wick Johnson with us live again tonight. And Wick, I know you were in that courtroom. We saw DeAngelo had to be wheeled in. He appeared to be barely keeping his eyes open. What did you observe, and what have you learned about him tonight?
David, that's right. DeAngelo was rolled into the courtroom, slumped over in his wheelchair, and had delayed reactions to the judge's simple questions. After the hearing, his public defender confirming that he underwent a medical evaluation. She is also accusing the DA's office of attempting to try this case in the media. David?
Wick Johnson leading us off again tonight. Thank you, Wick.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.